send you the recording tomorrow. Okay, I'm sending you a recording tomorrow afternoon because I'm about to download it, export it, reformat. Make sure you get it and save it. Okay, rewatch it. And if you have any questions, let me know. This woman is funny. She like spends her life on the couch and she's talking about you coming up and like her being like, oh, hi. So you must have been like around her a lot or like lived with her a lot or like took care of her a lot or something like that, because she's talking about how you're walking behind her and she's like, like that. Sorry, she's just showing me that in her head. This is the first time she's ever been channeled, right? And so it's the first time I've ever channeled her. So she's getting used to my orb phrases and signs and symbols, and says I made it. I'm just fine. Just straight up, just says that, very poignant. She says, she's okay with being gone. She's talking about, I guess, the people that took care of her around her a lot. They're very chaotic and she like doesn't understand them. And she's like, ugh, like, I'm glad I'm gone. Ugh, you know, like that. She says that, hang on, but she was your support though. And she's talking about how she wishes she would have been there. She gives you, you know, when she talks to you and she gives you information or she gives you knowledge, she says like good, like one sentences, right? And lets it go. She's not this person like keeps talking. And so that's what she keeps talking about, is that she wishes she was there so she could give you these good one-liners again. Boom, all the way through. She's talking about how, she says you won't listen to her though. She says like, well, she doesn't listen to me though. That's how she sounds. She says that, now it's amazing. She's talking about walking or being able to walk. So maybe she had a lot of hard times walking or wasn't able to. She's like, well, I walk now. And I'm like, okay, cool. She sits on your bed. She's very, very quiet. She's a very, very little lady. You are also, I guess, little yourself, like you're short too, or something like that, because she goes and she sits next to you. And I have no idea why, but like, it's almost like y'all are the same size, but you're just a little bit bigger. It's like morphing. She says that, hang on. She goes and touches your hair. She's not a big touchy-feely person. She talks about, you get way too close to your phone. You need to stop that. She's talking about how she tries to like come in and talk to you, and she's like, and you're like, and like all of it glows on your face, so you can't get in. She says that, hang on, animal. Oh, so you're a big animal person too? Hang on. Yeah, she says like animals are our best friend. I was like, okay. And so she tries to come through those and like gives you information and stuff. And she says that, hang on. Are you having to go and get new glasses because of astigmatism? Or are you like having issues with that? What's happening?
Oh yeah, I just got new glasses like 2-3 months ago.
Perfect. Awesome sauce. Sorry, she keeps doing like this. She keeps doing a check mark and she keeps talking about issues. So I'm like, she likes the new glasses because of this. You see how complicated all that? That's why this is so, hold on, she's in heaven. She's good. She's happy. Sorry, this is what happens when I get anxiety with this. She's like, I'm happy. I don't have to get ready at all. We don't need to do lipstick. She talks about just like how she always wants that because it makes her lips being showing up. She says that. And she's like, put me in the ground. I'm done. Y'all probably actually, did y'all end up cremating her?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because she shows me ashes right after. Poof. I was like, so where are you buried? And she goes, poof. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And she says, she talks about being a little lady, and now she's just a little pile of ashes. I know that's morbid. That's their body. That's how they feel. She says, did y'all actually end up putting her in like keychains and necklaces and stuff like that too? Please tell me.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay. I have a ring with her ashes in it.
Say one more time.
I have a ring with her ashes in it.
Really? Okay, so this is what she just said. I go, so where are your ashes? Did they spread them? You know, what did they do? And she goes, oh, God, okay. So this is going to be sarcastic, but this is her personality kind of. Yeah, she put me in like Disneyland. She put me in a souvenir shop, and she goes, oh, they put me in this and this and this, like a Disney souvenir shop. And I was like, well, that's a little morbid. That's why I was telling you about that. She laughs about that. And she says that, they may have my finger, they may have my toe, who knows? And I'm like, oh, she says, you rubbed it all the time, I guess, whenever you have it on, you're rubbing it all the time. She's talking about it getting hot. She says that, hang on. She's talking about like, so quick. Hold on. It gets too fast for me. This is too fast, too furious channeling. That's what this is. Hang on. Turbo racing. Where are you going? She apologized for making me feel that way. I'm okay with that. want her to know I'm so hot. She says, just want her to know that I'm fine, not to worry.
Okay.
You have like guilt evolving around a passing, guilt around her passing, and you need to let that go. And we'll get into why you have guilt, but you do have it because she goes and she picks it up, she makes it feel it, and she goes, tell her to leave it, go. So whatever you have going on over there, she just took that away from your heart. So you need to let that go too, okay? She says that, she goes and she gives your hand and she just like grabs it. Man, she has a strong little hand, dude. Has strong little hands. Where is she at? It's like mine are massive. Hers are like here to mine. She says, oh, I was a looker. I go, really? Tell me about it. She goes, mm-hmm. Oh, so she does. Mm-hmm. I go, okay. She says, no, they didn't. Did they do that? Did they do that? No, they didn't. You're a liar. They want to do that. I don't know. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it just because it made me feel it. Do we have her hair?
I don't think so.
That's where I'm going. Because the only reason why I asked, she shows gray and then she makes me feel like, you know how when you grab a section, she makes me feel that. And then she makes me see this, like how it curls up, you know, like if we have a lock. And that's why I'm like, I ask her in my head, where's it at? Can you tell me who has it? What is this? And she did not like being crippled. She did not like being crippled at all. Sorry, we're talking about the hair, and then she makes me feel like I'm just having a really hard time and I'm done with this shit. That's what it is. I'm just over it, you know? She's talking about sitting like this or like being like this. Like, I don't know why that is. Or like, maybe we're just really stiff or something. Maybe we're just really stiff. She says that she just said nicest way to go, I guess. I'm asking her how she passed, so we'll get into that.
Mm-hmm.
People were like asking her if she's afraid or something. Did she end up dying, like passing alone?
I was the one that watched her. I was the one there.
Okay, you were. So yeah, was it? Okay. And she's like, I was like, what happened? How did you die? And she just talks about like slipping, you know, off into it, right? Like, so we're not like overly traumatized. Like, it's good and that's good. And that's why she feels this way. This is why I always talk about on live and I'm like, this is like the best way to go. Okay. 110%. She talking about eating and laughing with you. She's talking about how you would make her smile. And she's like, it's hard for you to make her smile. She'll be like, like just this little bitty smile. Granddaughter. Are you granddaughter?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. Sometimes we do great granddaughter. I was like, who is this granddaughter? She said, okay. She says, have at it, I'm done. She goes again. She's over being on Earth. Hang on. She end up having a lot of medical equipment or like a lot of stuff like medical wise. She's talking about how it smells and she wants it out, or like it smells and like she doesn't like any of that. Like she's over all that. Sorry, that's another thing. She shows me like wheelchairs and like things you stick to the wall and like bad and like silver hangers and like all, you know how like they push themselves up on it, all this stuff. And she grabs it all and you hear it and she's like, and I go, why? She goes, that stinks. I was like, oh, okay. She says, don't live to be my age. She tells me, don't live to be my age. And I said, well, I don't think I'm going to. Don't worry. I mean, she's not even that old. She was what, maybe like 86? How old was she?
She was 100. Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. So she was 100.
Yeah, look.
So no wonder she don't live to be my age.
Yeah.
Oh, how cool. No wonder she keeps telling me about the 20s. Yeah. No wonder she keeps showing. I'm like, what's going on? Why do I keep getting flappers? And I'm thinking if she's born in like the late 30s, like what the heck is this? Because oh my God. She said, I told you I was good. Weeks of me. She thinks that the family is lazy. She thinks that everybody got lazy. Everybody got lazy. She goes, they got so lazy.
Oh my god.
As she says.
She would say that.
Yeah. She's very frustrated about like, she's like the ultimate homemaker. She's like making either biscuits or bread in my head, like little mini ones, you know, like I don't know if it's a biscuit or if it's like a drop biscuit, but it's about this big and we keep messing with it like this. So I know it's small, and then there's flour everywhere and there's multiple ones of them. But for me doing cooking, I don't think it's a roll. That's why it's like, sorry, we're getting too technical into what I'm saying in my head. She gets a hairbrush and she goes,
Yeah, she always used to do it like that.
She's talking to me, she's brushing her hair, like light little.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. She likes your place. She likes your place. Hang on. I'm guessing you're wanting, you're wanting to like really fix it up and like make it your own and like get more stuff in there or something like that. She keeps talking about like, she keeps putting in couches. She keeps putting in like different, like new ones or something. Maybe we have a secondhand or something like that. And she keeps talking about like, I think it's your way of saying, don't worry, you'll get there. Like, don't give yourself such a hard time. Okay, you're fine. What you have right now is good. Chill. Because I think you're over analytical and you feel like nothing is kind of like good enough, but it is right now. You'll get there later. Like, that's okay. And says you're very, very smart, smartest woman I know. She says you have a heart of gold. You take care of so many people. I don't want somebody to take advantage of you like a gentleman or a guy. I don't want, oh my God. Yeah. What's up with that? Why she keeps like keep hold on. So as soon as you get the love bug, you just she goes, she makes me feel like, oh, and then she makes me feel like you're gone, like like out. And she's like, as soon as she gets this, it's over. I'm like, oh, okay. She needs to watch it. I'm like, all right. She says, you don't cook at home. Maybe you've been trying to, or maybe you just quit it. Maybe you like got into where you wanted to cook at home or cook better or something like that. But now you're back to eating out all the time. I don't know. Because she puts Chinese to-go containers in my head, but then she talks about cutting up vegetables and meat and like sauteing it at home. So I'm like, are we trying to do this and eat healthy, or did we just get off of it and now we're back to eating like shit? Or like, how does this work? That's where I'm trying to figure out, what does that mean? Wow. Hold on. She like messes with your bed. She's going up to you. She's showing you sleeping, and then she's showing you like, well, you can't see because there's a chair, but like pulling your covers, just to like mess with you. She says that you associate birds with her. Yeah. She's talking about having a bird out there, and like she makes me hear like whistling, and then she's talking about you going like, aha, I see you, and she's like, yeah, bitch. So that's her sending it. Okay, so when you make that acknowledgement, that's what it is. Okay, she says, I can do anything. I go, really? I like this lady. Oh, she's so good. Oh my God. Hang on. This is so much fun. You know why this works so well? It's because you're so calm. You're so chill. You have to have a Taurus underneath you somewhere because you're like super grounded. And hold on. She says, she keeps talking about your intelligence, and she keeps talking about how like you're super, super smart, and like, are you going back for like a doctorate or something?
Yeah, I'm taking the semester off, but I want to go to PA school.
Wait, hang on, let me see. Wait, say it one more time.
I want to go to PA school, but I'm almost there.
Are you really?
Yeah. I'm a year away from getting my bachelor's.
Okay, I can kind of hear it. You said I'm a something, and then that was it. Type it out. Type it on the chat. Type it on the chat while I'm telling you. That way I can see it, okay? Oh my God. This woman, just say you're a so-and-so. That way I can read it and go, hang on. Honestly, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it while I'm sitting here. This is like a movie. Really? For medical? So you want to go to PA school and do that? So you literally want to go and be that?
Yeah.
Oh, so he keeps talking about PhD. I'm so excited. Yes, please. Please, please, please apply yourself. Keep going. Don't get the love bug. Don't fall to that. Don't do that, because what you're going to do is you're going to fuck yourself over, and you go in and you're going to be super disappointed because you're going to attract the wrong people. Let me save you first and then go over there. And then at that, you know what? I think you're going to have really, you're going to look at me and you're going to be like, Amy, but this is her. If you don't ground and become really tough yourself, you're going to have a really, really hard time in love. Okay. So I want you to take a step back, realign with who you are, and not change it for somebody else. And then when you get in there, I want you to be that constant, person that's going to push, because what you usually do is you'll attract people that are either narcissists or that they're going to, or that they get really, really lazy. You think they're amazing and they stop doing it, and then you end up picking up all the work, and then you're a little workhorse, so you keep doing it, and then they just fuck you over. No, stop it. She's telling me to tell you that. I just have to. She takes her glasses off. She sets them on the counter. Maybe you have her glasses. Do you have her glasses?
In her room.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool. Okay. She gets glasses and she makes me go click on here. And I'm like, okay. She says that. Hold on. Just know I'm here. And I'm here for, she's like stroking your hair. I'm here and I'm here for you. And you need to listen to me. And you just need to listen to me. This is a very matter-of-fact woman.
Yeah.
My ankles were swollen back then. I get it. I'm going to ask her what the secret to life is.
Okay.
I love to see that. Hang on. I don't even have my music playing in my headphones. I'm not even having to zone out that hardcore. Like, this is just here because of you. Like, I've already been zoned out for 3 hours, but like, what is the secret of life? Hang on. Ooh. That's something. Hang on. Ooh, that's a wave. I'm trying to let it go. I said, what's the secret to life? And she said, to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I've never had that answer before. I don't know what this is. That's them. That's not me. I'm not sad at all. That's a wave. So that's love. That's angelic. And that's what she is. She's around you. It's this whole thing. And she's going to help so many people she doesn't know yet. He's talking about keeping the passion, keep the passion, keep the passion. Hang on. I could tell her anything. I love her so much. She's very proud of you. She's there. Oh my God, I need tissue paper. I'm going to ruin my makeup. Hold on. Oh my God. What are you doing? Oh, hold on. She says, I think you and your grandmother share two parts of the same soul, because you are a lot alike. You guys have such a tight bond. I wish me and my grandmother had that. Like, I don't know, she's dead. I didn't have that in life, right? I saw her like twice my entire life. Yeah. It feels like you're thing one and thing two. And it feels like it's still going on, even though she's here, but she's there, but she's everywhere. I mean, she'll concentrate, like it's like they, and they come in and they channel, but she's everywhere on the You have carpet everywhere.
Yeah.
And she tells me you need a vacuum. That's why. I joke. She's like walking out of the room, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she's showing me carpet, and I said, "What?" She goes, "Tell her she needs the vacuum." And I go, "Okay, I'll tell her." I was like, "I don't think she does, but I'll make sure to let her know, Grandma. That's just how you are." Okay. She says, well, please, whenever you do relationships or when you look into that away, please listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. If you have that feeling like that for just a second, that's her. Okay? Don't go for it. If you have that that's her. Okay? So, oh God, hang on. Do you have any? What are you doing? She's very nice. She's very proper. She's, oh my God, she puts her hand on my hand and she goes, "I appreciate you so much." Like that. She's talking to me. And I'm like, "Thank you." And sometimes they'll do that. That's when they're in heaven. They'll do that because they're very, very sweet. It's giving the love. She, oh my God. Oh God. She's leaving. She's leaving. She goes and when she does this, I can feel her little old hand. And then what she does is she steps away in my head, and I always channel them in a white room or where they lived at, or they'll take me to your area, and she's in this white room. And what she does is she does this, and then she turns around in my head, and she's walking off into what's called like the door that they leave to go back because I take them out here to channel. And she she goes from old lady and morphs herself to like 30-year-old woman, like very sassy with like this scarf, and it's just like, and like walks out. And I'm like, all right, we're here for this. Yeah. So she's okay. I'm asking her where she went. She's in your living room. She left my room. She's in your living room. So when you walk out there, she's going to be sitting on the couch. She's going to be watching you. You're going to be going out there. Hang on. She's talking about how, yeah, she's just waiting for you. Yeah, she came and she left. Yeah, she's you. She left my area. Now she's in your space. So yeah, so for right now, what I want you to do in closing is thank you for letting me channel your grandmother. This has been like a fabulous thing. This is the best. I love this. This is so good. So okay. Can I have your session? Can I put it on YouTube? I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't normally ask like that. Like normally not at all, but like just how cool she is. Just how cool. We'll think about it. I can edit out whatever you want, but just like how I haven't had like this person like this and I mean it's always good, but this is just like I'm on the phone talking to somebody. That's what this feels like.
Yeah.
It's weird. I like it. And so I'm perplexed. So other people need to see it. You're a wonderful person. So yeah, so for right now, I mean, you don't have to say, if you don't want me to, just tell me no. I don't care. I'm gonna send you out a thing anyways to say yes or no if you want to, like at the end. Whenever you get your recording. Okay. Obviously if you say no, I don't care. I won't do it. I love the privacy. But what I want you to do is I want you to take a couple of minutes right now. I want you to sit back. I want you to go, wow. And I'm going to too for a second while I go pee. I also want you to take a deep breath and then breathe out. Kind of like allow everything to kind of like move. And the next thing is that tonight, before you go to bed, or when you walk out in the living room, tell her you love her, tell her hi, just talk to her. You don't have to say it out loud, you just say it in your head. And she'll be there, and I bet you'll feel a response. Okay, so yeah, so for right now, have a good breather, have a good cry. I will send you a recording tomorrow, and then if you have any questions or if you need me, let me know. Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Are you okay, Ganella? Are you fine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Wait, I can't hear you. Write it down on the side. Right. This has been the. You know what it is? It's because you can't talk, and so she's just like, I'm just gonna come in all the time. She's. Hey God, I'm shocked that it's weird. That's her. I just work here. That's her. That's your connection with her. That's because you love. I know you're shocked at the accuracy, but I'm shocked too. That's the whole thing. So we both are. So yeah. So I'll send this to you tomorrow, and then if you have any questions or if you need me, just email me. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
tell her you love her. She's around you. Got it? Okay. Bye, baby.